5 years of traveling nonstop, and this mistake cost me the most. On Phi Phi Island in Thailand, I had just gotten out of a week of self-quarantine after feeling sick. I isolated myself in a hotel. After I felt all better, I was feeling up for an adventure. We decided to hire a boat and take a tour to Monkey Island. Our first pass through Monkey Island, tour guide said that it was too late, the monkeys weren't out right now, and we would hit it on the way back. We went on our adventure, saw some beautiful beaches, amazing other islands, and then we headed back. When we got to Monkey Island, we came to a shore. At first, I was a little wary. I love monkeys. I always wanted to see one. I had never seen one in real life besides a zoo before. I was trying to keep my distance. I was looking at them from afar, admiring them, seeing how they interact. I had noticed that a tour guide was sitting next to the monkeys. He had one on each side of him. He ushered us over and he told us to sit in between the two. He said it was perfectly okay. Mind you, I was trying to keep my distance the entire time. He sat us down right in the middle, the monkeys looking at each side of us from both directions. I didn't know at the time. I was just happy to be there, but I had a huge smile on my face. The tour guide went to take a photo and the monkey had launched over and bit me in the arm. Immediately, I jumped up. I ran over to the water, started shaking my arm. I was a little worried because right before I came out here, I got a series of injections. Rabies was not one of them. My travel clinic told me that I didn't need it unless I was going to be around them, and I wasn't sure. Decided to pass, and either way, got bit by a monkey. I went up to a few of the tour guides and I asked them if it was okay. They examined my arm. 4 of them told me that I was absolutely fine. It wasn't a very deep bite, but they did break the skin. I wasn't so sure about their answer, so I went to another tour guide. I showed him the bite and he absolutely told me I needed to go. He radioed over my boat captain. They got the boat, we ran onto the boat, and we sped off to the mainland. As we're getting close, another man pulls up on the shoreline. He comes running into the water, tells us to jump off the boat. We start running down alleyways like it's a movie or something. I have no idea what's going on, but the urgency seemed like it was very dangerous. As soon as we get to the clinic, I sit down, I check in, and then I end up just sitting there for about 30 to 45 minutes. I'm not too sure why we were running so fast. When I get into the clinic, there was another girl that got bit by a monkey and a man that stepped on a sea urchin. Once I got inside, the doctor explained to me what I needed and what I had to do. I got a series of injections. They injected 5 milliliters straight into my wound, and then they gave me a couple other things. They sent me home with some pills. They told me I had to take the pills every single day, and I had to come back once per week to get a series of 5 more injections for the rabies. I was only supposed to be in Thailand for 3 weeks. I checked my bills, what it would cost me to get my shots back home. It was supposed to be $2,500. Here in Thailand, it ended up costing me $600. Each shot was $6, but the initial visit came out to like $550. I'm not sure if it was because I was on the island or what the case was, but every single week after that, and I had to get a shot, it was $6. Instead of staying in Thailand for 3 weeks, we ended up staying for 2 months. It honestly completely changed the way we traveled. We stopped rushing around from place to place like we had to be somewhere, and we started to travel slow and enjoy it. That's what changed my life about long-term travel. In the end, it cost me about $600, but it also changed my life, and that's my story. A year later, I ended up getting a tattoo in the exact same spot where the monkey bit me as a memory. Looking back, the way everything turned out, I don't think I changed anything that happened, although I would tell myself, just be a little more careful and don't always trust what the tour guides say. I've had a million stories since sharing this story myself of so many other people getting bit by monkeys in that exact same spot. And there's a few other spots around Asia that are famous for it too. One piece of advice I'd say, don't skip the travel insurance. I had none at the time and it ended up costing me. Although it wasn't very much and it changed my life for the better, I've talked to many people that have had the same story happen to them and it cost a lot more. And I mean a lot. It's crazy from the amount of money that it's varied. Some people have told me it cost $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. One person even told me it cost $25,000 US. I'm not sure if it was a different time, a different island, different part of Thailand, or wherever it was. Mine was $600. I missed out on that money. I could have probably saved about $500 if I would have got travel insurance, but it is a memory that I'll always have forever. So I guess my one piece of advice is don't trust always what you hear and don't skip the travel insurance. If you're out here doing something similar, save this or send it to someone who needs to hear it. 5 years of traveling nonstop, and this mistake cost me the most. There's one mistake from my first year traveling abroad that I still think about. Nobody warns you this could happen when you travel long term.